Wow, it sucks to be Chrissy Teigen today, I tell you, because she's going to have some work to do and not just, this one apology. Holy cow, this Chrissy Teigen story is getting crazy. I was just reading Chrissy Teigen's latest Instagram post where it's very, very lengthy. And she basically is putting out an apology and talking about how it's been a very humbling few weeks and how when she first started using social media, she had so much fun and she made jokes and random observations, and people were like, she's so relatable. She's so fun.
For sure. Yeah.
And Twitter was the one platform that she really, really used. And she said she used it to snark at some celebrity. She thought she was being fun and making harmless quips, not realizing that she was hurting people and that she was a troll. We had that story about how she was telling that Courtney Stodden that she needs to go and die.
Yeah, right.
And, and she was a young girl. I mean, she was a teenager at the time. And Courtney Stodden went on to say that not only did she troll her publicly, but she would send private direct messages to her. Well, now there's an article in Page 6. Wow, it sucks to be Chrissy Teigen today, I tell you, because she's going to have some work to do and not just, this one apology. There is a designer named Michael Costello who claims that a misunderstanding led him to get allegedly blacklisted by Chrissy Teigen in the fashion industry and by her stylist. And he was a star on Project Runway. And for 7 years, he's been dealing with not being able to get much work as a result of Chrissy Teigen calling him a racist, saying that he used a racial slur when what really had happened was that a disgruntled employee of his photoshopped some kind of social media post that had a racial slur attached to it. And Chrissy Teigen believed that she wouldn't listen to his explanation and saying, this is not my post. This isn't me. Now he's speaking about it for the first time and has this very, very long post. Wow. Crazy. This fall from grace, how this platform that she used to become so popular is now possibly the cause of her quote unquote cancellation.
Well, it's a double-edged sword there. Mm-hmm. Anything that quickly gives you fame, can quickly cut you down as well. So help me understand this. Does the apology that she issues on Twitter yesterday or today, does it stretch its arms far enough for this latest thing that's coming up in this big write-up?
I think so. She says it's very long. I mean, she's like, I wasn't mean in my everyday life. She said that life has made her more empathetic. She was very young at the time, too. She was maybe 22 years old, 21 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to make sure that her daughter gets the best parts of her and all of the things that she aspires to be. I think it's a really good apology.
I think that it sounds like she's done the appropriate things and taken some time away and to do some internal inventory and checking out, why was I doing this and why was I saying that? Even if it sounds like she's already done some background work, I bet people will welcome her back, but it'll probably be a little bit of a bumpy road, and that's okay. I mean, that can be part of the cancel culture. Is weird. Like, there are some things that are good, like, consequences for things that makes sense. But silencing forever does not, because like I've said, I mean, if every single thing that you ever said was up on a wall, do you think you'd be canceled?
Yeah.
We all would.
Yeah.
And not that we would defend any of those things, but that's just the nature of it. Now, the thing is, there's now a very public wall, which is an actual digital wall where it's Twitter and you're posting these things. And so it's easy to track these things down. And then, look, Twitter people can do whatever they want to do. They are so bored usually. And by the way, this is not what she said is wrong. I'm going to allow Chrissy Teigen to speak on her own faults.
Right.
Sounds like she is doing that. But to your point of the same platform that lifts her up will bring her down. I mean, at Pitchfork Nation, it is, we just want to run after you if we can. If we hear that there's blood in the water, it's like sharks over there.
It really is.
And they would all have blood in the water if their stuff, all of their stuff, was found out too from any point in their life. Everybody would be canceled. So it's the consequences, yes. Canceling. Kevin Hart is talking about cancel culture today, saying like he's been canceled by his count 3 or 4 different times. But he said, when did we get to a point where life was supposed to be perfect, where people were supposed to operate perfectly all the time? I don't understand, because last I checked, the only way you grow up is from bleeping up.
You're right.
I think it's really bad what the things that Chrissy Teigen said and that there's documentation of. I think that those things are objectively bad. And I appreciate that she took some time away and is offering a response. Your apology will never appease everyone. We're apology judges, and we kind of feel like we have to be to some extent.
Right. Well, and she is saying that she's trying to reach out to the people that she hurt, and she wouldn't blame them for not wanting to talk to her. She wouldn't want to talk to her, she said.
Yeah.
So, it'll be interesting. I know she's lost a few endorsements. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if those will come back. And that's a business decision that they get to make, right? I mean, it's dollars and cents for them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. All right.